Hello, dear friends. Good morning to all of you. I once again welcome you in today's morning online class. And you all know, my dear friends, that since 2 days we have been studying a very important grammatical part for our class 9th, and that is prepositions. So, I am here with a very fresh new lesson on this topic, prepositions part 3. So you know that this prepositions, all the prepositions particularly, is a very important part of the parts of speech. So each sentence has one or the other preposition. So we can say that no sentence can be possible without a preposition. Okay? If there is no preposition in a sentence, or if we cannot use prepositions in a sentence, the whole sentence may be paralyzed. So you should know the very good use of all the prepositions, all kinds of prepositions in a sentence. As you know, my dear friends, that a preposition relates a noun or pronoun with the another part of the sentence. So we will start this lesson today, and I hope that you are in the best of your health and you are taking very good care of yourselves and of your family. And though we are going online all the time, but still I request and I instruct you to study very hard, study very smart, because we are using smartphones, YouTubes, okay, and so many new slide. We can call us now high tech, as we are going all the time online. So be smart with your smartphones in your hand. So friends, we will start the lesson. So dear friends, since 2 days we have been studying prepositions. We know that preposition is a very important part of speech. It is used before a noun or a pronoun. We have studied at, in, on as prepositions of time. Yes. Today we study the same articles as prepositions of place. It means that we are going to study the same articles. Which one? At, in and on, for the prepositions of place. Yesterday and day before yesterday we have studied these prepositions as preposition of time, and now we will study these prepositions as prepositions of place. There are some other prepositions also that are used to describe the relationship of a noun or pronoun in terms of place. We will also study those prepositions. Yes. Now, what is a preposition of place? A preposition of place is a preposition which is used to refer to a place where something or someone is located. Preposition of place. Okay. There are only 3 prepositions of place. However, they can be used to discuss an almost endless number of places. There are some other also. At is a preposition of place which is used to discuss certain points. Point. Okay, certain point. We will study. In is a preposition of place which is used to discuss an enclosed place. Enclosed place. We will study. And on is a preposition of time which is used to discuss a surface. Okay, on is a surface. So at is a certain point, in is used for enclosed place, and on is for surface. We will see. At is used for point, in is used for an enclosed place, and on is for surface. So let us see what is it. At. At is used for certain point. For example, at the corner, at the bus stop, at the door, at the entrance, at the crossroads. Means whenever you want to describe or to connect yourself or to make a relationship of the noun or the pronoun with a particular point, means at the corner, at the Mahatma Gandhi Square, at the bus stop, at my home, okay, at the post office, ठीक, at the door, at the entrance, at the crossroads. So at is used for a particular place with respect to a noun or pronoun, like at my house, at the cinema hall, at the bus stop, at the top. Let us see some example sentences. At the bus stop. Next one. In. In is used for enclosed place. For example, in the garden, in Mumbai, in India, in a box, in my pocket, in a building, in a car. Remember, in, inside, all these are same, in or inside. Like in the USA, in the bag, in the hole, in the train, in the car. These are some examples. In something, in enclosed place, something in. I sit in the class. Okay. The remote went into the sofa set. Okay. Into, we are talking about in. Next. On is used for surface. What kind of surface, dear friends? On the wall, on the tree, surface. There should be some surface, and the thing should be in rest mode. On the wall, on the tree, on the door, on the cover, on the floor, on the carpet, on a page. So on is used to be more specific as to the place of any noun or pronoun, like on the highway, on the table, on the floor, on the janpath, on the railway track, on my arm. And most of the time, see, touch should be there. They say the book is on the table. For example, I am standing on the floor. The pen is on the desk. And the pen is in my pocket. The pen is at my hand. So head is point for some point. In is inside something, in, under. And on is on some surface. See, the remote is on the table. Okay. Remote is on the table. Okay. Now see, I shall show you something. this remote is on the sofa. Okay. So these are some things. Next, at is used. Next rule: at is used for small place like village, town or square, whereas in is used for big cities like districts, metro cities, states, countries, etc. He lives at Rampur in Pune district. The temple is situated at Sitapur in Banaras, or I live in Delhi. So for big cities you should use in, and for small towns and villages we should use only at. Okay. So this is the preposition of place. Preposition of place is used here. Now look at these examples. Jane is waiting for you at the bus stop. The shop is at the end of the street. My plane stopped at Dubai and Hanoi and arrived in Bangkok 2 hours late. See here, before Dubai also at is used because it stopped for a while at Dubai and Hanoi, but its final destination is Bangkok. So it landed in Bangkok. It stopped for a while at Dubai. That is why at is used. When will you arrive at the office? Point. Do you work in an office? In अंदर, ऑफिस के अंदर. I have a meeting in New York. Do you live in Japan? Jupiter is in our solar system. The author's name is on the cover of the book. See the surface, cover of the book. There are no prices on this menu. See the surface, menu card. If there is menu card, he is talking about the prices which were not there on the menu card. You are standing on my foot, surface. Okay, surface is referred to here. So there are some more prepositions of time like by, above, below, under, near, between, inside, beside, behind, in front of, etc. So let us see in brief some more prepositions. We have studied 3, some more. See, between, in front of, behind, in the left of. You go through the whole lesson afterwards. Under, below, on, next to, okay, behind, to the right of. So all these are prepositions of time. So some more. By. By identifies the place of any noun or pronoun with respect to another, like by the roadside, by the gate, by the waterfall, by the side of. By means by the side of, के बाजू में, थोड़ा सा बाजू में. किसके बाजू में? नियर एक अलग बात है, नियर है ना पास में. और बाय एंड मीन्स नियर बाय. बाय मीन्स नियर बाय. ओके, आस पास. सो by the roadside, by the gate, by the waterfall. Next, above. Above means ऊपर. Above means ऊपर. Above identifies the place of any noun or pronoun with respect to another when it is higher than it. When it is higher than it. एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ऊपर अगर कोई है तो उसके बारे में बताने के लिए हम above का उपयोग करते हैं. जैसे above the clouds, above the danger mark. Let us see some example here. Above the cloud. See, the aeroplane is above the cloud, so it is showing the degree. The degree of comparison is mentioned here. It is compared. So above is compared for the height by height. Okay, height by height. Above. Then below. Just opposite of above is below. Below identifies the place of any noun or pronoun with respect to another when it is lower than it. Like below the melting point. Below the horizon. Horizon means क्षितिज, जो जहाँ सूरज डूबता है उसको horizon बोलते हैं. Below means just from a point if you want to refer something below that point, so you should say below. Under, what is under? See the picture, you will get the idea. Under means अंदर, किसी चीज के अंदर, किसी पर्टिकुलर चीज के अंदर. लेकिन देखिए, under identifies the place of any noun or pronoun with respect to another when it is lower, covered by it, covered by something. For example, under the mat, under the tree, under the chair, under anyone's guidance. It should have some covering over. Okay? And then we can say under. Let us see some example. Okay. Next is beside. See, this boy sits beside this girl. Okay. Near is a different thing. Beside means baju mein. Beside identifies the place of any noun pronoun placed next to another, like beside me, beside the book, the boy is sitting beside the girl. See here. The boy is sitting beside the girl. Or here, okay. Here beside tells the position of the boy. Positioning. Near means not, near does not talk about the position. Now we will see beside means baju mein. Now we will see near. Near identifies the place of any noun or pronoun to be within a reasonable distance to the other. See the difference. Beside means the position of a boy. You are mentioning the position. He is sitting beside the girl. It just talks about the position of someone. And near talks about the reasonable distance. Reasonable distance. Near means pass mein. Reasonable distance to the other. Near my house, near the market, near the car. See, that boy is standing near the car. He is very near to me. Okay, this term. Then behind, look at this picture, you will get the idea. Behind means piche. Behind identifies the place of any noun or pronoun to be at the back of the other. At the back of the other. Like behind my house, behind us. Okay, these are some examples. Behind means piche. And last one is, for this slide, is between. What is this? Between identifies the place of any noun or pronoun. Yesterday also we have studied it, to be in the space which separates two things, like between the two buildings, between me and her. It means pronoun to be in the space which separates two things. Okay, the rail track is between two buildings. Or Manish sat between Ravi and Sunil. So this is between. So these are all, dear friends, some prepositions. You just go through the PPT also and the video lesson also, and you will get the whole idea. I tried my level best to make this lesson a good one. So I am very much thankful to one and all. So thank you very much.